connect.
Okay. Gonna back out and just like stalk your shit till it happens. Oh, there it is.
Is it live?
Oh!
Nope. We live, boys.
Sorry.
We living.
Yep, Yep, it's good. I can hear myself.
How's the music?
Don't like that.
Can you hear the music?
I can't. No, there's no music.
Okay, I gotta turn it up slightly. What about now?
Okay.
It's quite loud for me because of my headphone problems, but how's it?
1 second. Yeah, it's there. I can hear it now.
Okay.
It's just the voices of me, you, W, and double me.
Yeah. Basically, I want the music to like not be overpowering everyone else.
The voices.
The voices even. Like I want to be heard over the music and I want you to be heard over the music, which you can be actually cuz I can see it on OBS. You just spike every time you talk.
Oh god.
It is quite loud for me personally though. So
Yeah, I'm gonna move my. That's probably not gonna work, but I moved my thing a little bit.
why is it saying stream status poor? What the hell do you mean stream status poor?
It's probably talking about you personally.
What? Stop! Stop! What? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. Okay, how do I fix it then? YouTube?
Who knows?
How do? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it then, cause clearly it's being weird. I'm gonna post the link in a thing to, you know, drive traction or something. Okay, that is. I just opened a tab and saw something cursed.
Uh-oh.
That I cannot repeat on a stream, but, you know.
Not safe for work type stuff?
Yep.
Like, on what?
Discord. It's in a server I'm in. They have an adults only chat. I'm part of the adults only chat because I'm a grown adult. I'm an adult and I'm allowed to be here, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
At least they're friendly. They're so helpful. They're so
That's good.
They're so helpful with art tips and stuff, and it makes me all fuzzy inside because I go, oh my god, they're trying to help, and then they spit the most cursed stuff at me.
That's nice and concerning.
It's both nice and concerning because I'm like, hey, how do you draw this thing that most people are kind of ashamed to draw because, you know, social norms.
Is it
and then
a peepus?
And then they go, we got you, fam, and they send me references, and I'm like, holy shit.
Holy moly.
I'm like, I've been flashbanged. And they're like, okay, now say thank you, and I'm like, thank you, God, question mark, thank you, sir, I don't know how
That is not God, that is the devil.
That is the devil.
From the Bible.
Bible? Yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna draw Terminus since my dad went, you should make a VTuber model, basically. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm a VTuber now. Thanks, Dad. So now I'm turning Terminus
Thanks, Father.
Now I've given Terminus a legit design, and now I need to finish the design and, like, make it into, like, a profile picture, because now I guess this is my life now, and I'm probably gonna stream, like, the process of making him into a VTuber model, but all in all, a little bit traumatized, to be honest.
That's nice.
But while I draw him, CJ, we're gonna talk D&D and Magnus game, because I want
Hell yeah.
I want to hear what you had in mind for the thing because like I couldn't play on Saturday because I was having problems, but like
I know.
tell me.
Okay, so sorry.
I need to set my timer. I almost forgot. My timer to give me like the time of which I need to get up and stretch and drink water. Now tell me of the thing.
Okay, so basically what I wanted was sort of a like a follow-up of what happened at the end of the first time we played it months ago.
Yeah,
because
where it was like we kind of got cliffhangered a little bit.
Yeah.
Tired of waiting?
Yeah, I really am tired of waiting because it's taking so long. But I've been checking up on. I've been looking at the updates. It's going along smoothly, which is good.
Nice.
So everything's going.
Because it's Magnus, I imagine they are trying their best, but like.
Oh yeah.
It is taking so
but
long.
It is. But what I wanted to do was do a follow-up of what happened with our cliffhangers.
With the lightner. There was
the
a
lightner.
That got
it
dropped
was a spider.
I think it had to do with war. Because there was a whole thing going on. Oh my god.
Oh, the slaughter. Yep.
Guys.
You got lightner.
Guys, you're being a little loud.
Oh.
Sorry. Anyways.
Yeah, the slaughter.
Because of
the
murder thing.
The thing we can't talk about. Smut film would be better.
Corny.
I've learned. I've thought about it for a while. Like, what would be better than PM? No, MP. Sorry, MP.
Yeah.
Horny murder. I just got that.
But like, I find it so funny how the entire I mean, I feel like we could technically play the Magnus thing without the thing for a while. Rain.
We could, because really what we need it for is when you guys become avatars of whatever fear you pick. Which I believe the one you picked was
I did
Slaughter.
Pick the Slaughter. I picked the Slaughter.
It was either the Slaughter or something else.
It was the Slaughter or the Eye, and then I thought about it for a while and went, no, screw you. The Slaughter fits Victor better because Victor, like, he's uncomfortable with eyes, but he can handle it. He cannot handle excessive extreme violence.
He can handle it or can't?
He can handle eyes. He cannot handle excessive extreme violence because it just puts him in a bad state of mind. It puts him back, like way back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the downside of someone becoming an avatar.
Of course I know. I've been listening to the podcast.
Altered.
Yeah.
They don't become as afraid of the fear that they're becoming.
Like, to be honest, I would totally play Victor Avatar to be. It's like that is very cool for me, not for Victor. R.I.P. Victor.
I can't wait till you guys become Avatar. Which I do want to mention something. I think I'm gonna change the what is it called? The title.
Yeah, what we going with then?
Instead of Avatar, I'm thinking Vassal.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. Like they're like all those who channel the power of the fears are going to be called vassals instead of avatars because I feel like it just sounds better. I just like the way it sounds, to be honest. Better.
When a string of words makes your brain go burr.
It's so hard because I'm hearing doubled me.
You should mute the stream then.
Oh god, I gotta figure out. Off. Oh. Nope. Oh, fuck. Thing is, I'm doing this on my. Doing it on my. I wanna watch it, but. I'm just gonna. I have to switch it. Laptop. The voice chat over to my laptop instead. Which is fine. I'll just mute my TV.
I love technical difficulties.
I hate them. Good goodness, over here.
God, why is Terminus's face so pretty though?
I don't know. You make all your characters so freaking pretty.
I don't know why they're all so pretty. I mean, some
Do
of
you
them
like
are
pretty?
some of them are not pretty in the sense that like I look at them and I feel nothing but fear. Like some of them are just freaks, to be honest. But like, it's like I can draw characters who aren't pretty, but they scare me.
do.
How's your technical difficulties, man?
Technical difficulties are being fixed.
Okay.
There we go. Aha. Hello?
Hmm.
Okay, good. Okay, that's better. So, where was I? Don't remember where I was. What was I talking about? Mars, can you hear me?
Hmm?
Yeah?
Hear you.
Okay, good.
You were saying something about like renaming the avatars to vassals.
Oh, right, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna rename them to vassals, but back to what we were going to do. Obviously the follow-up, seeing what, everyone going in, being like, hey, how was your night?
Basically, here's what happened last time. From what I remember, is I need to like turn myself to face my computer. Just like lock in for a minute. Like, I gotta lock in and pause my drawing for a minute to just think about it. But like what happened was there was like the introductions, everything was good. Mao Mao, Victor, Cameron, they all interacted, they met. And basically we started with our first investigation, which was the murder thing, slaughter, and basically we roll up, or more specifically, Cameron and Victor roll up. We're staking out because Mao Mao, Victor, and Cameron couldn't find anything like the first time they got there. So then Cameron and Victor went back with the van because Cameron doesn't have a license, and Victor looked at him and went, I would never forgive myself if you went there by yourself and then died. So
Very nice of him.
So Victor reluctantly went with Cameron because everyone looks at Cameron and goes, "Baby, sweetie, stop." I feel so bad for Cameron as a character, to be honest. He's trying his best, and everyone is just like, please, please stop.
I'm gonna test his mettle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him through some. I'm just gonna tell you this now because I don't think Jacob watches your streams.
I don't think he does either.
Hopefully. I hope he doesn't.
Jacob, if you're here, I don't think you are here, but if you're here, Jacob, leave. You know who you are. Jacob,
if anyone sees Air Diablo in the chat pop up,
Air Diablo.
Tell him to shut the fuck up and don't listen to this next part.
Oh, there's someone in the chat. I don't know how long ago that was, but...
Well, you person. If you see someone with the name tag of Air Diablo, tell him to mute the stream for a few minutes.
Tell him to mute
while
the
I
stream
rant about how I'm gonna mess him up in a game. Oh god. Anyway.
In a fictional game, don't worry, no real violence involved.
Fictional game. Yes, none of us are actually violent people. We're very much.
It's like I look in the stream chat and I just see one person going, "Hello, what?" and then nothing after that.
Don't worry.
I think we scared them away.
Don't worry, stranger.
Don't worry, stranger. We're totally friendly individuals.
Yes, we are. And then you're gonna hear this stream of bullshit. You're gonna think otherwise. Anyway. I don't know, I have to clear my throat so much. God. But yeah, I'm gonna test him. Put him through so much terrible situations.
Terrible things.
To see how he reacts. Mostly to see which fear will call out to him and which one he will grasp hold of. Because he hasn't decided on which one he wants yet.
Because he's indecisive.
That's fine. That's why I'm going to help him through the game and put him through hell.
Oh
I'll pull a Gertrude. I'll pull
Gertrude on him now. Oh, that's awful.
If he doesn't pick by Act 2, I'm going to throw him into the spiral.
Oh no, he gets spiraled. No, he gets turned into the distortion.
He's gonna be distorted. And oh no, does that come with horrible consequences?
EOV, you failed to make a decision of what scares you the most, so now you get distorted.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna have some horrible things that's gonna happen to him.
He gets Michaeled, oh no.
He gets Michaeled, not Helened.
You know, because Helen was just there. We love Helen.
Michael was thrown. Yeeted, if you would. But yeah, if he doesn't make a decision, I'm going to throw him into the spiral. Probably not the spiral. I'm thinking the eye. Or something much worse. Like the flesh.
I hate the flesh.
I do too. And he's gonna hate it too once a mouth grows out of his stomach. Anyway.
Ew. Nasty.
I'm gonna do some fuck shit with the vassals of flesh.
Disgusting.
No one's gonna enjoy them. I don't enjoy them. But I'm gonna do some funky stuff. It's gonna be a lot of body horror. But yeah, I was planning on doing like a follow-up to what happened last time with you
Yeah,
guys,
and
going.
okay, so basically after Victor and Cameron went on very little stakeout, where Victor promptly immediately looked at the slaughter and went, "What the hell is that?" without moving,
That man
and
have a
Cameron
knife.
started screaming because he was like, "Drive! Drive!" And Victor's like, "No, what is that?" And he's charging at us
Is
with
that
a
a
knife.
knife? Is that a knife? Drive!
Is that a
Oh
knife?
right.
Drive! Oh, I
I
forgot
love
I could
that meme
drive.
so much. You did. That was so funny.
My favorite meme from that. Is that a knife? Drive! Drive!
That knife. Drive! Speaking of that, I'm actually gonna send. I don't know if I already did it, but I'm gonna do it now just in case.
You still have
I
that
didn't.
meme?
It's still in there.
Oh my god.
Go and look in memes.
God, yeah, I love
Dot
that
dot
meme.
dot. Does that man have a knife? Fucking drive! Oh, it's so good. There's so many good memes on there too. Anyway, I'm gonna invite Bella to
Does
this.
that man have a knife?
Does that man have a knife? Drive! There you go, Bells. I sent you the invite to it. Have fun.
Does
You
that
can
man
enjoy
have
the
a knife?
memes.
God.
Yeah, enjoy the memes and the different things. And if you want to join, go right ahead. I have in characters, there is a link to a P crew for Magnus at Archive, for the Magnus Archive that I really like, and I suggested them to, I suggested them all to use because it's really cool. It's really nice.
It makes them really
nice
detailed
things.
and like really good, and they let you make it actually like black character, which P-Crew hardly ever does. And then I made Victor, and he's just the large boy, and I love him.
He's a large man.
He is a large man.
Yeah.
Oh
and
god.
then NPC is
Charlie
just
horse.
the main.
Fuck. Oh yeah.
And then in the NPCs, there's like the like main crew of them all. They're nice. Anyway.
Oh, hang on. Oh, pain sounds. Pain sounds. Sounds of pain. Holy. Sounds of pain. Hate that. It's going away now. Let's not jinx it.
That's good. That's good.
Oh,
But yeah, I was gonna go through the whole like you guys coming back after the whole knife incident.
Yeah, it was
getting...
like the whole knife incident. Meanwhile, Mao Mao is just like researching. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about what she did, what she was watching. Researching.
Snuff films.
Yeah. But, like Mao Mao.
It's not smut, it's snuff.
Mao Mao just researching. Meanwhile, Victor has dropped off Cameron, who immediately got hit with the book because Cameron. Now they know where he lives. Because Victor really went, you know, it's not my problem if you get stalked off work hours, so.
Yeah.
And then he went directly back to the archives instead of going directly home, so. And he got to talk to Mr. Bossman for a minute, who showed him a door, and he's like, huh, that's a weird ass door. Totally not, I don't know, foreshadowing.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna actually draw some more now, because I've been sitting here for a while.
I'm back, sorry.
Yeah, welcome back. Who the fuck is laughing?
That
Who the
would
fuck
be
is
my
laughing?
mother. That would be my mother with her hyena laugh.
God.
Just don't worry about it, it's fine. Everything's okay. Hopefully.
She just started cackling in the distance. I thought I was gonna be cursed by a witch. I thought I was about to die, man. Stop.
Oh no!
Oh
The witch.
no, the curse of mother.
Oh jeez.
It sounds like a weird off-brand D&D campaign.
The curse of mother. That sounds like what happens when you get pregnant.
Oh damn
You okay?
it.
No, I've been cursed with mother.
Damn it. Not the curse of mother. I
Got the
hate
curse of
that
mother.
curse.
I would too. Curse of motherhood. Oh no.
The curse of suddenly you're a mom.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Yeah. But you guys are gonna go back to the yeah, you talked to the boss, he showed you a door.
Showed me a weird yellow door, and that's
That-
totally not foreshadowing at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally not foreshadowing. I totally have no idea what the hell that door is.
Someone gets fired, they get thrown in the door. Oh no.
POV,
That'll be
you just
fine.
got fired from the Magnus Institution.
Go in the door.
Get in.
It's like that SpongeBob meme.
Exactly.
Okay, get in. God. But yeah, you got shown a cursed door that totally
Quote unquote.
no one at all won't have any
Or
sort of
yeah, so I get shown the, in quotation marks, cursed door.
totally not foreshadowing anything at all. Nothing at all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
I
about
don't believe in foreshadowing, obviously.
it. Obviously. Yeah, but you got shown the door. Fuck. Cameron got a book, a lightener.
He was handed a book by the murder cult who were like totally not threatening him with unreasonable, unjust violence.
Yeah.
Murder
Take
cult
this
said
book.
teehee. And here's the thing. I find it so funny because it's like, I love how like the first reaction to me determining, yeah, maybe Victor would be a slaughter avatar or like vassal. Like the reaction was, would he join the murder cult? I'm thinking about it. I'm like, no. No,
Yeah.
he's not into murder cultness.
Would they try to recruit him? Yes.
Probably.
They probably
look at him
kidnap
and
him
go,
as well.
We see violence in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
We see violence in your heart, and he looks at them in their eyes and goes, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah. But yeah, he got a book on war. It's like a history book, but only for wars.
Like
It's
a
weird.
history book, but it's like, we threaten with violence.
Yeah, pretty much. I know someone got a book on spiders.
It might have been Mau Mau, because I don't think Victor got a book. And if he did, he put it where it belonged
No,
because he works in archive storage.
Yeah.
If he did
Yeah,
get a book, he put it
two
away.
of you got. Yeah, two of you got lighteners, which is concerning.
Which is concerning, because it's only like, what, day one?
Yeah. But I have a plan for Mao. She's gonna have to meet someone.
Yeah, because Jordan
That's why I
really,
gave her the book.
Jordan really rolled up and went, hey, I'm scared of the web, without actually saying she was scared of the web, because she didn't actually finish, like, the series before we started. So she was like, I'm scared of the
Yeah.
web, by the way. Like, distinctly web. And we're all sitting here, we're like, okay, okay, and then you and me lock eyes from like across the world. We lock eyes, like, I see, I
Hmm.
see.
And yeah, I see. You don't like spiders. Got it. Her whole thing is about hating being manipulated and
He hates
controlled.
manipulation and being controlled, and then we look at each other from like America to Canada and go, web.
Web. You are web
Web.
coded. Her backstory is literally web coded.
POV American moves to London to escape web. Gets hit with more
Hell
web.
no, she was from Canada, I think.
No, I mean, either way, we called her American because London.
Yeah. London hates everyone from the U.S. Or North America. Sorry.
Yeah, we called her
I'm
North
annoying.
American, so it's either America or Canada. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way,
North American. Okay. 2 characters from London.
And
1 from America.
I find it so funny how it's like we have 2 characters from London, grew up in London, lives in London, and one of them doesn't have any friends or family. Which
Lonely. That's kind of lonely coded.
Cameron is lonely coded, if you ask me. Like he's entirely doesn't have friends, doesn't have family, lives entirely alone. At least Victor has his brother that lives with him, right? Like Victor.
Sure. He has his brother.
Like Victor has his brother. Alex literally I imagine Alex to be like jock coded. Like he's 19, he's going to college, he's the college guy, you know. He's doing his best. He's the extrovert brother.
I think out of everyone who I'm going to ruin, Victor is going to be my favorite.
God.
He has so much. He has so much to lose.
He has so much to lose.
The desolation will eat him.
He has so much to lose, for real. It's like he lives with his brother, he supports his brother, he's doing his best for his brother. He's like, I got a job so that I can pay the bills. Don't even worry about part-time, dude. Just focus on college, you know, do your thing.
And it's a really good paying job, too.
Yeah, it's a really good paying job. We can play baseball on the weekends. Like, like just like
2
old
weekends
times.
off. It's awesome.
Yeah, just like old times. We play baseball on the weekends. We have a good time. Bonus content. We don't have to worry about Dad. This is great. And then Dad gets calls him like, "Hey," and I was like, "Dad, you're drunk. Fuck off."
What happened to your mother, by the way?
I imagine Mom is probably fine. Like, if I'm being entirely honest, she's probably just living. You know, like Victor calls his mom sometimes. Like, hey, like just catch up and stuff. Like, I imagine she probably remarried or something. I don't know. Like,
Probably.
Like she's living her life. She's doing her best. She raised her kids by herself. She girl bossed, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, she did.
Like Victor still calls his mom, but he's like, yeah, don't even worry about it. I got Alex. Alex is living with me. We're fine. Everything's
It's closer
good.
to uni. It's
It's
closer
to
my
uni, so you know.
my flat is closer to his uni.
Yeah,
to his university.
I drive him to his classes in the morning, and then I go to work.
I love that.
I drive him to his classes, and then I go to work. And we just live. Like Victor is so sweet, if I'm being honest.
He really is. He's very sweet.
Like his
There's
family
gonna be-
is so sweet, so cute. Aside from Papa, but like at the very least, he has very minimal contact with Papa. He's doing his best, and so is his family, and they're so sweet and so cute.
Yeah, they're very sweet, but it's gonna be very funny once you go into the slaughter.
Yeah, it's like, Victor, why are you slaughter coded now? And Victor, who looked at his dad one day and had enough. Victor, whose dad won't stop calling when he's drunk. It's like, Dad, you're drunk. Please stop calling me. We don't talk anymore, and this is why.
Yeah.
And it's like, Dad, you know what you did. Stop calling me.
Yeah, I was thinking
Victor
of.
with his metal baseball bat and strong arms.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Watchdog.
It's like Victor's transition into Slaughter is most likely going to be because of like premeditated murder. Like he's gonna sit on that for a while before he actually does it, basically.
Oh wow.
Like with a
The
whole plan and
urges.
everything because Victor doesn't take no chances.
Yeah. Then that wouldn't be Slaughter coded, because Slaughter is mindless violence.
I mean, to be fair, you can have premeditated intentions and still be mindless as you're committing the act. It's basically turn your brain off and just do it.
Yeah, that's true. But when, like, obviously after following up with everything with like the books and shit, I don't know if they're gonna bring them into the archive. Be like, hey, by the way, I got this.
I think Cameron made the decision that he had to bring it to Victor, because he went, okay, this is Victor's job to deal with, so I'm gonna take my murder book, I'm gonna take my threat from the murder cult, I'm gonna give it to Victor, Victor will know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Victor, who's so efficient at his job so far, because he's just like me for real, he's so fucking autistic.
Except he can get a job.
Except he can be employed.
And then there's Mao. Who knows what they're gonna do with their spider book? Which I think I said it was like a book on like different species of arachnids.
It might have been that, yeah. If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Like an entomology book on arachnids.
I just love the, yeah, he's just like me for real, and then you hit me with the, except he can get a job.
I'm sorry.
In fairness, he lied on his resume.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
He lied on his resume. Like Victor rolling up, like lying on his resume. I think he definitely also never told anyone, not even his brother. Like, lied on his resume, didn't tell anyone. Really just went, yeah, Alex, look, I got a job, and Alex is like, how did you get that job though?
Yeah.
Alex looking at his brother, Victor, who's
you never went to college.
Who never went to college. Looking at his older brother, looking him in his eyes and going, Vicky, you've never been to college. How did you... Victor, what did you do?
He's like a mixture of Tim,
Martin,
Melanie, and Martin.
Yeah, that's a weird thought, but you know that actually does make sense from like what I've realized I've made Victor into, because he has a brother that he cares a lot about, Tim coded.
Yeah.
He lied on his resume.
A younger brother that he's like so proud of.
Yeah, he's so proud of his brother. So proud of him all the time. Every day he wakes up, he goes, "Hey Alex, I made breakfast."
Let's hope he doesn't get Grimwaldied.
You kill my brother, I will cry.
Dark. It's dark. Eldritch horror.
Bro, like Victor looking at his younger brother, who he's so proud of, Tim coded. Looking at his resume he lied on, Martin coded. Looking at his like personality.
Affinity water.
Affinity for slaughter, personality even. Melanie. Hello there, Melanie.
Oh god. Yeah, I just got past the part where the archivist and Basira removed the bullet from Melanie's leg.
Melanie getting shot by a ghost. Don't even ask.
Don't even ask, dude.
Don't even ask. We don't know how it happened either, says the cast of Magnus. They really went.
That's their response to a lot of things. I don't know how it happened. It happened.
Yeah,
I'm fine with
the
it.
literal Magnus cast. We don't know how it happened. It just happened. Jonathan fucking Sims. Yeah, I don't know either. It just happened.
The writer of the fucking show. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Never.
He went, yeah, I don't know what happened. Anyways, it gets worse.
Seriously, yeah, that's pretty much it. It gets worse. That's just the tagline for the
summary
entire
of
show.
everything Magnus related ever. It gets worse.
It gets worse in a flamboyant text with rainbow letters. It gets worse.
That just sounds like the dubbing for my bisexuality. Like
it gets worse. That's funny.
It actually just sounds like what happened when I came out to my mother.
No, don't worry. It gets worse.
Don't worry, Mom. It gets worse. I'm a guy too, by the way.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
But yeah, I accidentally made Victor into like the weirdest combination of Tim, Merton, and Melanie, and we love him for that? Question mark.
Plus a bit of your own thing.
Yeah, it's like whatever the hell I'm doing with my life, that's in there too.
But yeah. I was planning, obviously, doing the thing where you guys all go back to continue your work. Probably looking more into
Murder cult?
Yeah, let's just call it the murder cult, because that's really what it is. It's a murder cult.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a murder cult, and they're gonna look at Victor and go, "We see the slaughter in your soul," and he'll be like, "Bitch, no," and then hit them with a baseball bat. "We see slaughter in your soul, bitch, where?" And he hits them with a baseball bat.
Don't worry, that'll happen soon. You'll get to smack them with the bat.
I feel like Victor's like solving of most problems that are technically like illegal. Like Victor, when hit with illegal problems, is like illegal problems require illegal solutions. Hit them with the bat.
Hit them with the bat.
If you're gonna do crime on me, I'm gonna do crime right back.
Yeah.
Like, but if he ever had a break and entering to his flat, he would though. It's like, I'm not calling the police. I'm gonna hit you with my bat.
I'm gonna hit you with my bat.
It's considered self-defense, even.
It will hope you survive. If you don't, perk.
If you don't live, then oops, I was defending myself.
Yeah, you can call the police afterwards. But they're all hunters, it's fine. But so the timeline of what I want to happen hopefully will happen. Well, some of them will happen no matter what. It cannot be altered, it cannot be changed. But the broad strokes, without giving away too many details. Obviously the beginning, you guys, the first few episodes or first few sessions are gonna be...
I feel like you can call them episodes, because it feels like episodes.
Yeah. The first few episodes are gonna be basically, murder, cult related, investigation, follow-ups, looking into some other, statements that have to revolve around the murder cult, which will gradually, over time, will lead up to your inevitable confrontation with them, which won't be so good, because I'm going to start making you aware of urges.
Victor getting the dark urge for real, for real.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's really
Victor
what they're
becoming the dark urge from Baldur's Gate. Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with some urges that aren't gonna be fun. Obviously, they're gonna be pretty scary to deal with and to understand. But eventually, over time, in the first, I'll just call it the first season. The first season.
I feel
will
like
end...
you can just refer to it as like a show, to be honest.
At this point, yeah. So the first season will end with obviously a full-scale attack on
Obviously, because that
Institute.
happens every time in Magnus.
Yeah.
Obviously, because Magnus can't catch a goddamn break.
No, of course
single
not.
time.
But at the end of the season, you'll be hit with like an attack on the Institute where you guys will either have to run and hide in the tunnels or be helped by something that seems friendly enough.
I hate the tunnel.
It's gonna be highly unlikely you're gonna meet him in the first, but I'm gonna try to stick with Jurgen being underneath the tunnels because I like that. I don't know why.
Jurgen just chilling in the tunnels like a rat.
Like a rat. That or someone else. I don't know about that part. I want to touch. I'm not sure 100% on that. I don't know if I want to go like fully like similarities between them, between mine and the Magnus Archives podcast.
Magnus.
Yeah, but it's obviously the whole thing is gonna end with the final season ending in some sort of world-changing event, depending on what you guys do.
Welcome to the apocalypse. This could go many ways.
It really could, because
like,
obviously
as they said in the Magnus Archive, spoilers, because you know I need to announce that just in case, but like spoilers, but. Because in season 5 of the Magnus Archives, I'm pretty sure at some point, like, they basically said, the apocalypse could have been anything. Like, if the slaughter was stronger, it would have been a slaughter apocalypse, and oh boy, the web could have had web apocalypse, but instead we got apocalypse, and apocalypse sucks.
Yeah, but all of them
apocalypse,
suck.
I hate it.
The flesh is the worst.
I feel like I would hate flesh apocalypse more.
I would too. But I know that the two that have never done attempted
at least.
ritual.
There's the End and one other, I think.
The web.
Yeah.
Those are the only two that don't really want a ritual done because they like the world as is. Terminus, it gets everything at the end no matter what.
Yeah.
It is a waiting beast. It will always get what it wants at the end, no matter what.
Yeah, that's why I named my
They
silly
need
little
to
Minecraft
die.
god Terminus.
Yeah.
That's why I named my
Everything-
silly little Minecraft god the way I named him. Is because he gets what he want. And he want the world.
Yeah. Terminus always gets Terminus entropy, the end, more, whatever you want to call it. It's death. Everything dies. Point blank. Period. Everything needs to come to an
I remember
end.
like listening to the podcast and hearing Mr. End Avatar Boy. He's like, yeah, this sucks. Actually, I actually liked it how it was. Like, you know how everything dies. I liked it like that. I'm not here to hurt you guys. By the way, I'm just chilling.
I'm just
I have
chilling.
no feelings about the apocalypse. Eventually, the apocalypse will end too.
Hmm. I love the end so much because
End
it's just like,
avatars are
yeah,
just a mood, to be honest. Like, end
they
avatars,
are. They're
so
chill
dead.
as fuck.
They're so chill. They're like, you know, we could do something, but like,
Mm,
we
who
could do
cares?
something, but like, who actually cares? There's no point. Everything dies.
Everything, yeah, exactly. Everything dies. We're gonna get power no matter what. Even if the world ends, we'll still gain power.
End
The last
avatars for real. Like, I don't need to feed my fear. My fear is full.
constantly,
My
it
fear is
always is
consistently full
feasting.
with the knowledge that everything everywhere will die.
Yeah. And the web doesn't want an apocalypse either, because the world is perfect for the web. Lies, deception, manipulation. Everyone manipulates everyone. So, it doesn't really need an apocalypse for that to happen. It doesn't need an apocalypse to become all powerful. It likes the world as is. Humans are dickheads. Basically.
Humans suck.
Humans suck. And they fuck each other over. So, doesn't matter to me. And I'm gonna stick with that rule, where the end and the web do not get a ritual. They don't get one. Because they don't need one. Now, the ones that do get rituals are the other 11. Because for Bella and those who don't know, there are 13 specific fears in the Magnus archives. I know there's more than 13 fears in the world that people are afraid of, but there are specifically 13 categories that every other fear fits into perfectly. There is obviously the Eye, or the Ceaseless Watcher, or it was
Being
the Eye,
perceived. I hate being perceived
Ceaseless
in real
Watcher,
life.
something else. I know it's like other names. There's all of them have different names.
On the topic of the Ceaseless Watcher, though, like literally as I'm writing my favorite little artist character, I need you to be entirely aware. I will voice him so well in the actual game, just because he is my son and he just walks past the institute sometimes, looks at the building and goes, y'all are demons," and then walks away with Sir Bubbles, his cat, that he walks outside the institute daily because he just lives down the road.
Yeah.
And I love this man, and the way I would just have him just chilling, because that's what he does. He's an avatar of the Eye, but in a way where the Eye is confused. Like, the Eye is like, I'm sure I have this one, but I'm not sure why he keeps ignoring me or how he's still alive. And meanwhile, Carver's out here like, no, no, no. I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah. Right, because the whole thing of the avatars, or as I'm calling them, the vassals, they need to feed their fear, or the fear will feed on them. Like, for instance, like, let's continue on the topic of the Ceaseless Watcher.
Carver feeding his fear just by being near the Institute, to be honest, bro. He walks past and goes, I am afraid of that place. Anyways. Feeds his fear by being afraid of the Institute, but still deciding to walk past it every single day.
Yeah.
His cat.
The main temple of the fear. Yeah. Of the Watcher.
He walks his cat and goes, people stare at me when I walk my cat, but I'm not gonna stop. And I hate that.
Which honestly, that's like a very passive, it's a very passive, feeding
Yeah,
thing.
he's actively feeding his fear, but he doesn't realize he's doing it, and he just keeps doing it and ignoring the Watcher constantly. He's like, I walk my cat, people stare at me when I walk my cat, because my cat is a cat and not a dog, and sometimes people find that strange. I'm gonna keep walking Sir Bubbles, because he deserves his exercise.
Yeah. But yeah, in the whole the Watcher, you need to expose people's deepest fears. You need to feed the eye with stories of terror.
Which Carver also seems to do that just based on the fact that he's a writer and an artist. Like
Yeah.
I project it onto him, so now he writes stories, and I'd like to imagine he specifically writes horror because he's really good at painting horror.
Oh yeah.
He's really good at painting horror. And like
That's a lot of eye theme too.
basically when he came in with his statement revolving around the eye, he came in with his statement and a drawing. And the drawing is just a drawing of a building covered in eyes that all stare down at whoever's looking at the painting. Came in
Oh,
with
that's creepy.
came in with a drawing and a statement and went, I have a drawing, and this drawing is of your institute, by the way. Just so you know. It's like a personal depiction of your institute. Have it. I don't want it. I hate it.
It's an artifact storage.
Yeah, it gives off a bad vibe if you stare at the painting too long.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a digital painting that he printed out, and then he immediately deleted the original file because he didn't want that on his computer. He was like, I drew it, I printed it, and now you can have it. Take it.
I like to think that those who look at it, even if they take a glance at it, they know that there's something there.
It makes you feel seen, like it's looking at you.
Yeah.
Especially if you work in the institute.
Oh yeah, it sucks for them. That's why they keep it covered with some sort of cloth, or keep it in like a drawer or something. Marks, do not open.
Do not touch, do not open.
Yeah. But that's the eye. It needs to know. It craves knowledge. Not understanding it, of course. It doesn't understand anything that it consumes, any of the knowledge it gains. It just has it.
I feel like Carver walking in one day and calling out the Institute is probably the most cursed thing the Institute has ever experienced. Just because they're looking at everyone else, they're looking at everyone else's fear, but then he shows up and he looks at them, he sees them, he perceives them, and he's like, why do you need statements? Is it to judge them too? Is it to judge them like people judge me? Are you judging me right now?
Yes.
I can see you, Archivist. And you can see me. Hello.
Hello, Archivist.
And I feel like
I'm going to awaken him one day.
What? You cut out.
I'm going to awaken him one day. He will know that he is an avatar, a vassal.
I feel like
one day.
Carver has the potential to be like a bad guy energy. Like he could be, just because he's so creepy when he wants to be. Like, he's straight up paranoid, goes to therapy actively, has a support animal, but like, the moment he decides to stop being afraid, he looks you in your eyes and goes, I see you. And you know, other fears don't like to be perceived.
No, they don't, especially the stranger.
Yeah, other fears don't like to be perceived, and Carver just perceives you immediately whenever he feels like it. He looks at the Institute and goes, are you judging me too?
I'm judging me.
It's even funnier when you think about the fact he's being stalked by his cousin, but we don't worry about that.
It's fine.
He's fine. His cousin just lives in his walls casually.
But yeah, the eye needs to perceive, needs to know. Doesn't need to understand, but needs to know. Its polar opposite, the stranger, is about hiding.
Do not perceive me.
It can't be perceived, or it's really hard to explain, because the stranger is it's the polar opposite of the eye, where the eye perceives. The stranger hides in faces and falsities and facades. Like, they're like a person that you think you know, but then you learn about them and you realize you don't actually know who that person is. It's unable to know the unknowable. Mannequins are a primary facet of the stranger. The uncanny valley too. Uncanny valley is a facet of the stranger.
I hate the Uncanny Valley.
I do too.
I feel like I hate it personally because I am an artist, and trying to capture realism and like people in their faces, that's part of drawing characters. So it's like I hate it on a personal level because I try to make characters seem like they're alive and not uncanny.
Yeah. I don't like the Uncanny Valley myself. I'm not an artist. Well, I guess I am. Not really. I don't know. It's confusing. Anyway. I don't like the Uncanny Valley either. Because there's something upsetting about a thing that looks like a person.
It's upsetting to see a human and knowing it's not a human.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, take everything that a human is and remove it. That's the stranger. The flesh that is an animal fear. Same with the hunt. Those are very basic, they're very primal fears. Flesh being, again, an animalistic fear. Fear of being turned.
It's like, technically both the flesh and the hunt are also human fears, but like less so humans, more so animals now than, I don't know, a couple thousand years ago when, you know, we were primal. Humans. We were primal creatures. 'Cause evolution, yay.
Yeah.
But it's like, it was definitely a bigger thing way back when we were like cavemen or something.
Yeah. When we were lower on the food chain. But the flesh is all about your body being twisted and turned into something that it's not. Being turned into meat.
And cannibalism.
Yeah, cannibalism is a big thing in the flesh when it comes to human avatars. Things get really weird when you take an animalistic fear and shove it into a human.
Things get weird when you have the flesh.
Mm-hmm. And then the hunt is sort of an opposite of the flesh, where it's predator versus prey. I don't really think I have to elaborate on that. It's the hunt. You're being hunted. You're either the hunted, or the hunt. That's it. It's very simplistic. It's very simplistic fear. It's a fear of being hunted, or being prey. Which, for an avatar of the hunt, can flip in an instant. Because you can be a avatar of the hunt as a hunter. What happens if the hunter becomes the hunted? There's still a vessel.
We get a little bit
still
weird.
An avatar. It's weird. Vertigo, or what is another? It's Vertigo, or not Entropy. Is it Entropy? Yeah, it's Entropy. Vertigo, Entropy, the vast, wide open spaces, fear of falling, of heights. Those are, that's what the vast is. Then on the opposite is too close, I cannot breathe, choke, the buried, which is one of my personal favorites because it's claustrophobia, or being buried alive, which is my personal fear. One of my personal fears is being buried alive and no one knowing that you are still alive.
Terminus without his torso and body is so funny to me. Just a hand and a head.
You want to see it?
Look at him. Oh, it's my break time. I need to stretch. We get to watch this while I stretch.
That's funny.
We get to look at this while I stretch because my timer just went off.
Okay. Look at the hand and the head.
God, look at him.
And listen to me rant about the fears.
Listen
it's
to
fun.
CJ as he rants about fear and terror.
Yeah. But Too Close I Cannot Breathe, Choke, The Buried, those are just different names for, well, The Buried. There are about tight spaces, claustrophobia, being buried alive again, that is one of my greatest fears. But it's also represented by caverns, tunnels, and caves, underground, worms, coffins. Which you would think is coffins, you would think more of terminus, the end, death. But it's more of the aspect of, again, being buried alive. Knowing that you are so far underneath the world. With your air, with air being so limited. The fear that knowing no matter how much you scream, how much you kick, claw, and pound on the box, no one will hear you.
Essentially,
no
think Undertale. You try to call out, but nobody came.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. The web. Oh, Annabelle Kane.
We love Annabelle
That's
Kane
just one
in
of
this
the.
house. She's
That's just
fine
one of the
and normal.
avatars. She's awesome. She is my favorite. She's snarky and sarcastic, and I love her so much. I definitely don't have any weird things.
You definitely don't have any strange thoughts at all about her.
No, not at all. But the web is all about being manipulated. Simply, fears of spiders is a big thing with the web. Spiders are a huge thing with the web. It's all about arachnophobia and being manipulated and not... Your choices that you think are yours are actually the choices of something else. That free will is not real. Like, free will doesn't exist. Everything you do, everything you say, everyone you meet is all clandestine, pre-planned. Nothing that you do is by your own decision. And it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
When I actually stop and think about it, like right now, that is a terrifying thought. Everything that I have done in my life.
Like, I've genuinely had, like, a little bit of fear about that before. Like, I've genuinely thought about it. I'm like, I sit here, I think, wow, if my mom decided to raise me in the city I was born in, I wouldn't have actually met any of my friends. I wouldn't have met Jacob, which means I wouldn't have met you.
Which means you probably wouldn't have met Bella.
Wouldn't have met... Well, Bella's a weird case, because it's like I met her online on a video game, so...
Yeah.
But I might not have met Jordan. I might not have actually gotten into D&D.
But let's stop and think for a second. If you did, in fact, were raised in the city you were born in, that changes a lot of different things.
Yeah, I would have actually been raised around most of my cousins, and I probably would have had more of a spine, to be honest. would have had more
Probably.
backbone than I do now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten bullied is the thing. Because I have like 30 cousins out there.
Yeah.
I have like 30 cousins and they go by the you fight with one of us, you fight with all of us rules. So
I
imagine
like that.
imagine you bully one kid and then 30 of them come out of the bushes. I'd
So
cry.
1v30. I would too.
1v30,
I would shit myself.
because
I beat myself
there's a
up
lot of us.
for them.
There's so many of us. I would die for these guys, and I don't even know most of them personally.
That's nice. That's sweet. But yeah, the web is all about your decisions and everything you've done in your life not being your own choice. And of course, the whole aspect of spiders, which, you know, spiders are gross.
Spiders are nasty. I live with so many of them.
They're disturbing. It's the whole fear of arachnids. But the more deeper, more profound version of the web is no control, no self, no will of your own. Everything you do in the past, present, and future are all picked out for you from the day you were conceived. That's a very terrifying thought. That nothing
And
you
it's
have
like
done.
technically that's a thing that happens to most children throughout their lives is no one has control over where, when, or how they're born. It
Yeah,
just
but
happens.
yeah. But the whole thing is you have no what was it? Free will is not a thing. The whole concept of free will, no. Everything you do, every person you meet, talk to, your job, your house, your wife, husband, or partner, they're all picked for you. Way before you were even thought of. Everything in your life is controlled by something else. Basically, think of simulation theory.
POV,
That's what
you
the
live in the
that's what the
Sims.
web is. Yeah, that's
POV,
essentially
your
what the web
life
is.
is in the Sims.
Yeah, it's essentially what the web is. Nothing that you have done is by your own free will. And then I know there's like opposites to every fear, where if the web is something controls you, there's some the spiral. The spiral is the opposite of the web. Nothing matters.
Because it's like nothing matters, nothing controls anything. You're just confused.
Yeah. Not paranoia. Schizophrenia is like a big thing for the spiral, the distortion, where reality itself, what you're seeing isn't real at all. Nothing that you are perceiving, like my walls, I can touch them. I can see that they're real because my mind says that is a wall. It's a physical thing. It is right there in front of my face. It's real. But if my mind was different, I can see the wall is there. I can feel it. But that wall's not real. Think of a closed door. Doors are a huge thing in the Magnus archives.
Yeah, they gotta bring doors into everything,
Yeah.
boys. Huh?
Yeah. Doors are a big thing, especially for distortion. It's the thought of not knowing what is beyond that closed door. Because that door that you think has always been there, as soon as you open it, something else could be behind it, and you would not know what to do. Because your mind predicts things. Humans are creatures of pattern, of normalcy, of being able to know patterns and pick up on patterns. So if something like a closed door, you would know like, hey, that closed door that leads to a hallway or another room. But as soon as that door opens and you see it's not what you thought it was, it changes everything. Again, humans are creatures of pattern, of repetition, of routine. So when something throws off that routine, that messes up a lot of things. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
But you get the point, right? Bella, all the fears have different things. So, I don't even remember why I was talking about it. Just
I don't either. I
things.
got distracted by the fears.
I did too.
Like, to be honest, though, I feel like Cameron does give, like, very lonely coded. Like, he's
Yeah.
entirely alone despite having lived here his whole life, supposedly.
Yeah.
He's so lonely.
He really is. He has no
and so
friends,
far,
no family.
everyone he interacts with is literally just pitying him. So, that's
Yeah.
upsetting.
It really is. I feel bad for Cameron. But I don't feel bad enough to not put him through hell. And they do that to everyone. That way, he's not alone. Everyone can suffer.
He's not alone. Everyone suffers together.
Exactly. Which also, I really like the way that, you have to sever sever the connections of the different fears. For the eye, it's very gruesome. For the eye, sever your connection from the eye, it's literally removing your sight in whatever way possible. If you have some, you could do it the old-fashioned way of removing your sight.
Balls is the question. Melanie
Yeah.
has balls.
She did have the balls. We respect her for it.
We respect her so much for her balls and her weird cult thing.
But do y'all want to get... Not you, Mars. But do y'all want to guess how you can remove your sight? Or sever your connection from, I don't know, the eye? Again, Mars, you don't get to know... You don't get to guess because you know the answer. Rip it out. Rip what out? Yep. You can either blind yourself with chemicals, or you can go the old-fashioned way with a melon baller in your eyes, or really anything to remove them. Knives. I've heard knives work pretty well.
Spoons. Spoons also work pretty well.
Yeah. Anything that can permanently damage and remove your ability to see severs your connection from the eye. Which honestly, if they knew that sooner, I think they could have prevented the whole...
If they knew sooner, there would be more people who quit.
Yeah.
If they knew sooner, there would be more people with no eyes.
Yeah. And they could have forced, Elias into severing his connection.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Mm-hmm. They could have severed his connection by force. Forks? Yeah, forks.
You know what I find funny now that I think about it? The player character with the most going on in his social life is literally just Victor.
Yeah. Don't worry, Bella, I won't. If I go too far, just let me know. Yeah, I get it. I'm creeped out. It's gross. Cool. Thanks.
It's like Mao moved to London to escape her severely religious family.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron, I don't even know what's going on with his social life or family. Like, he's just here. He's doing his best. I'm pretty sure he's his family's disappointment, to be honest.
Probably,
yeah. So Cameron's here. He doesn't live with or interact with his family. Victor has his younger brother who he's so proud of. He has his mom that he calls sometimes to like be like, yeah, everything's going good. I mean, he's probably on decent terms with his steppapa if he has one. Like if his mom got remarried, he's probably on good terms with that dude. Like, hey, what's up? Like first name basis, kind of chill because he's an adult individual.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like
No,
his
Bella,
his own his only bad is his dad.
Yeah.
Rip.
But I don't think I'm gonna talk about medical shit because I don't know anything about medical stuff. It's mostly just gonna be grotesque, deformed versions of people, animals. The flesh is weird. I'm just gonna say that the flesh is weird. You can handle body horror, like twisted limbs and more mouths than there should be. Oh yeah, Vampire World. Forgot about Vampire World. I
Yeah,
wish
she
we did
made
more
Vampire World, and then she made me like make it real bad. So, in Vampire World, I just dunk you in that puddle of blood. Don't
Dunk 'em.
don't even worry about it. It's totally healthy.
Okay, that sounds cool. But yeah, flesh is weird. I don't know. I think to sever your connection from the flesh, you just go straight up vegetarian.
POV, become a vegetarian to avoid the flesh.
Drink acid. Oh my god. Kill yourself.
Oh no! Not on my stream!
Sorry. Don't. Or drink bleach. Oh no.
Disclaimer, don't actually drink bleach, kids.
It would. Yeah, don't drink bleach. That's a bad idea. But yeah, it would burn it out. It would burn out the stomach.
But then you can't eat.
Yeah.
But then you just die.
You would. Yeah. Don't touch the damn Tide Pods, kids. You heard from Bella.
No!
Don't touch
Not
the
the
damn Tide Pods.
kids.
Shit. I'm gonna save that. That's funny. But yeah. Flesh is weird. Flesh is a weird one. But yeah, back to the original reason why I was talking about everything. I remembered why. Talking about timeline and stuff. We were talking about the ending. The very, very end. Which is gonna take a long time.
It's going to take a while.
That, I promise that's gonna take a while. Because it's gonna be based on everyone's collective decisions. If they want to risk their lives in stopping rituals. And if they don't, I'm going to flip a coin for every time a ritual is happening. And it's a 50-50 chance that some of them are strong enough to do it, some of them are going to be weak enough. And if it's weak, nothing's going to happen that you know of. But if it's strong, oh boy, are things gonna get wild.
We acquire Apocalypse. Achievement unlocked. Apocalypse.
Yeah, which could honestly could end very quickly. Because by I think season 3, I'm gonna start doing apocalypses. Basically, that seems like a good 3 seems like a good midpoint to start doing apocalypse.
3 is when it gets crazy.
Yeah. But if you go through with it, you're gonna have to get stronger to deal with apocalypses, which means talking
And then cue avatar stuff, or rather vessels.
vassals.
Yeah.
Yeah, vessels, vassals, same thing. Just different pronunciations. But yeah, cue vessel stuff. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, depending on your guys'...
Like, I just find vassal stuff very funny, because I imagine it to go something like this. Hey guys, what's this weird ass thing going on here? Because, you know, they're all a little bit stupid.
Yeah.
All of these guys are a little bit stupid, so like I imagine one of them just lifts up their shirt like, hey, why do I have a mouth here? Is this like an infection? What is this? Like
Which is gonna be wild. Because you're all a part of the Institute. None of you
Mao
pretty
shows
much...
up, she's like, I have spiders in my house.
I have spiders in my house.
I have spiders in my house. I don't want to live with the spiders anymore. It's like, why can't you call an exterminator? And she's like, you don't understand. They're in the walls and they're huge. They're huge and they're in the walls.
And the funny part about being a vessel or an avatar or whatever of the web is that once you do, you have true free will. Like, anything you do, you are fully consciously doing. Because you're no longer under the control of the web. And that's what I love about the web. But if you guys, depending on what you do, depending on who you talk to, whatever... Oh, god damn it. Give me 1 second. My cat is here. I thought I heard her
Kitty.
crying outside, and it was her. Hello, baby. She's yelling. Really, not crying. She yells. Ugh. But yeah, depending on who you talk to, what alliances you make, the very end will be different. It's not gonna be the very end, because I'm not gonna, like, give you guys an apocalypse. And it's like, yep, that's the end. You guys can, if you want, stop that apocalypse. But, like, you guys can either collectively be like, yeah, we're gonna stop this apocalypse. Or, the fun bit is...
I feel like the fun bit would be individually making different decisions based on apocalypse.
Mm-hmm. Because if two of you agree to stop the apocalypse and one of you is like, no, actually I'm gonna embrace it, you become an obstacle.
It's like the fun bit becomes whenever one of us decides to fuck off and be part of the apocalypse, and or if one of our powers is the one the apocalypse is for, and we're like, nah, this is chill, and everyone else is like, please stop.
Yeah.
Please stop, I hate it here.
We need to stop this.
Victor, we don't want to be part of your weird murder cult.
Murder cult? It's Murder World!
It's not a murder cult anymore, it's the world. So you know, I'm gonna go murder, I guess, because we're embracing this.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the Hunt would be very happy with it.
The Hunt and the Slaughter shaking hands like, okay, we're chill with this.
Yeah. This is also another fun one. The Hunt. The Hunt has never had a successful ritual. Because in order for the Hunt ritual to, pop off and do its thing,
Slay!
it needs an ending. The hunt doesn't want an ending. It doesn't want to end.
So the hunt ritual is just always it's just going. They haven't ended yet.
No, it hasn't. The ritual has not ended yet. It's constantly going. Even in the world of the Magnus archives, the hunt's ritual still goes. It's still going.
Listen, they're just going through it. Okay, I don't know about the hunt. They're doing something. They think they're cooking.
They think it. Let's just let them be.
Let's just let them cook. For like ever or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Even when the first episode, the first season started, I'm pretty sure the ritual is still going on.
They're cooking, okay? They're grilling. It's a little overdone, but and I say this as I look over at their charred steak.
Oh god, that's always sad. A charred steak, that's always disappointing. Who hurt you?
Like, they think they're cooking. They think they're doing so well. Just
They're making charcoal.
Let them think.
But yeah, no, the hunt's never had a successful ritual because in order for that to happen, it needs to end, which then the apocalypse happens. But they don't want it to end. So in my head canon of the Magnus archives, the hunt's thing, the ritual is still happening. I don't know if that's true. It probably ended when they all died and starved to death.
It probably ended when they died.
Yeah. Didn't have enough power because they all starved to death. Oh no. That was Lily sniffing my mic. That's Lily still rubbing against my mic. Hey, baby. Hey. As long as she doesn't chew on my mic, it's fine.
Cat ASMR.
Hi, baby. Hey, doll. Hi. Kitty, kitty. Do you hear her?
Kind of.
She breathed into my mic. Hi, hello. Hello. Lay on lap. Lay on lap. Get belly rubs. Oh, you're gonna fall off there. There you go. Is that better? That's fine.
The hunt, they're cooking. Excessively.
Excessively. Yeah, the hunt's never had a... I love the hunt.
They've
silly.
never ended their barbecue.
No.
The barbecue
It's a
must
never-ending
go
barbecue.
on.
It must.
They go,
Yeah,
you're invited to the cookout, and the cookout never ends.
Yeah. What if the... Oh my god. The meats. The fleshes. The fleshes ritual is just a... It's just a big barbecue.
That's the most disgusting barbecue I've ever been to in my life. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
Would never go again.
0 out of 10. They ate the waiter.
They ate the waiter. No. No. Let's see. Yeah, depending on Yeah, I think the apocalypse is gonna be fun. Once you guys get there, the apocalypse is gonna be real fun.
I'm not done the line art yet because I need to add depth and stuff and like line weight variation. But like, look at him, look at my son.
It looks great. Looks great.
He gets
So
turned
many
into a
buttons.
profile picture. What?
So many buttons.
So many buttons. So many buttons. They all get to be made of copper.
Yay. He loves copper.
Love copper in this house.
Oh. Little kitty cat. My baby. Hi.
But like, yeah, Cameron, very lonely coded character. Victor really out here, like, I have one job, and that one job is to make sure my baby brother is perfectly fine and normal and nothing is wrong. Why are you looking at me like that? He says, covered in blood. Stop looking at me like that. He basically just turns into, like, I would say slasher killer, but it's more of, like, brutal pipe murder.
Brutal pipe murder, no.
It's more of brutal pipe murder than slasher.
Yeah.
He just commits brutal pipe murder on
On the daily.
Immediately, like, what? What did you say?
Said on the daily when he said he could just commit brutal pipe murder.
Daily brutal pipe murder. Like, everyone else is like, Victor, why would you do that? And he's like, well, I don't want to tell you why I would do that, but get everyone in this room so I can tell you about how I committed brutal pipe murder.
Why did you kill our boss? I didn't kill him. You're covered in blood. It's not his blood.
Victor, why would you kill our boss? The boss, dead on his desk. Victor, covered in blood. I didn't kill our boss. I killed our boss's, like, weird body thing. I don't know what he's doing.
You gotta find his body.
I killed his weird body thing, and now he has a new one. God, see, do I look like I would have the patience to take his eyes out surgically? Look at this man. Victor, stop manhandling the corpse. Victor!
Victor!
No! Victor, your fingerprints are all over it. He's like, no, they're not. In fact, I wore gloves, so you can't see them from all of the blood on my hands.
I promise they're there.
I promise. I'm wearing gloves. I'm not that stupid. God. You can be meticulous about your work and still be violent about it.
Yeah.
You can plot out your plan and still initiate plan brutally, violently even.
They come up with backup plans.
That's why you have plans B and C. B for break your bones. C for
cut off your fingers.
Cut off your finger.
B for break bones. C for cut off fingers. Fingies.
I just love Victor so much as, like, a character in general, for real.
I do too. He's a fun character.
Because it's like, he's so dead inside 90% of the time, but in a way where he's, like, actively trying to, like, express emotions. He's like, yeah, I'm fine and normal, and I love my brother. And his brother's like, yeah, Victor's just like that. That's just Victor things.
Yeah. He's just like, he looks at his friend, he looks at his closest friend with a blank face, with no life behind his eyes. I love you. It almost seems threatening.
He threatens you with affection. I just imagine Alex bringing, like, a friend over or something, or, like, a girlfriend, God forbid, and they meet Victor. And they meet Victor, and Victor looks at them with the most, like, Like, you think he looks bloodthirsty, but Alex says it's just how Victor's face is.
It's just how his face is.
He's like, no, no, babe, it's just how my brother's face is, and then Victor just looks bloodthirsty. Like, God forbid he brings a girl home.
Yeah.
He brings home a friend from uni and goes, hey Victor, look, this is my friend, and Victor looks at them. Perceives them even and goes, oh hi. Immediately makes them avatars of the stranger just because they're so concerned and afraid of this man. They immediately become stranger avatars because they are afraid of this stranger. They're like, I do not know you, why do you look at me so?
Oh god, the stranger. That one's gonna be the most difficult, I think, for me. Because I could just go mannequins. I really could just go mannequins. So easy.
Like Victor striking the fear into everyone else's hearts because it's like, who is this man? Does he mean me harm? Who is this man? Who is he?
Oh no.
And then there's Alex. No, no, this is just my brother. He's just like that. Don't mind him. Dude, you're ruining my shot. What shot? What shot, Alex? Alex, what shot?
You got no bitches.
Alex, what shot? Alex, Alex, like, I don't care that you're 6 foot something. You are sopping wet. Alex.
Alex, you get no bitches.
Alex, you're
He shot? What are you talking about?
Alex,
You
what
saw
shot?
a
We live in
mailing list.
London. We have gun control.
We have gun control. You get no shot. Shots at the pub? Probably. Those are the only shots you're gonna get. You, sir, have no riz.
Like, I just love Victor and Alex's dynamic because Alex is out here like, Victor, I know you lied on that resume because you've never been to college, Victor. I know you lied. And I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not gonna say anything, but I know you did it. Please be careful about that. And then we have Victor who looks at his brother and goes, hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Yeah, so, did you hear that weird sound in the house? Victor, it's 3 in the morning. Yeah, did you hear the weird sound in the house? Go back to bed. Oh, I wasn't even in bed to begin with. I was having dinner.
Did you break something?
Victor, did you break something? I was having coffee actually, and then I got mad at I got mad at the coffee brewer and I punched it. And now we need a new coffee brewer.
Doesn't drink tea.
I imagine like Victor's like weird about it. It's like he's a coffee drinker and a tea drinker, but sometimes he alternates depending on his fixation that week. Like,
why do you want to be upside down?
Like, he's a coffee drinker and a tea drinker, and sometimes it changes, and then sometimes he just hates coffee. And that's when he punches his coffee brewer.
Punches the coffee brewer. Hey, Alex. What? We need another coffee brewer. This is the second one this month.
This is the second one this week.
Stop breaking everything. And you get mad at it.
You know, I think that might be sign 1 that he's definitely a slaughter, is just punches things when he's mad at them.
He gets to buy a tea.
And it's like, he doesn't get mad at people often. He's actually really good with people. He's chill with people. It's just inanimate objects are frustrating.
Oh my gosh.
So he doesn't get upset with human beings. It's just objects.
He's a slaughter towards the inanimate objects. That's the funniest. That's honestly the funniest variation of a slaughter avatar.
It's
Just a
he's
boomer.
fueling his fear by punching objects.
It's like, well, I guess that's sustenance, if anything.
Like he's containing his rage, but it's not very well contained. And he looks in the mirror and goes, "You're just like Dad, God damn it." And Alex goes, "No, you're not. You didn't punch me.
Didn't punch me.
You didn't punch me, so you're incorrect there." Anyways,
Yes. Anyway, I'm off to buy another coffee brewer.
yeah, and I'm taking your
Dickhead.
credit card this time, Dick. Because you're paying for your damages. Screw you.
I can't do it anymore. I only have so much money.
Alex wakes up at like 3 in the morning and just the sound of stuff breaking, and it's just Victor in his own room, and he was playing a video game, and then he got really upset, and now he has no controllers. And there's a hole in his wall.
Hole in the wall.
There's a hole in the
Oh,
wall,
no.
and he has no controllers anymore, and he doesn't know how that happened. He blanked out for a minute. And that's
Alex,
totally
you
not
okay?
foreshadowing.
Hey, Alex, are you okay? I think we're gonna lose I think we're gonna lose the deposit. We're gonna lose the deposit.
At least
Alex.
Victor has a good paying job now, so...
Yeah. Oh, how many appliances has this man gone through because they didn't work the way that he thought they were going to?
Bro, Victor is like... He's so calm and collected in public, and it's so funny, because he's really not in like the comfort of his own home. He's definitely not. He comes home and he cries because today was a god awful day and this dude ran at us with a knife. Alex, he ran at us with a knife and you don't understand. It was crazy. I forgot I had I forgot I was in the driver's seat. I forgot. And then Cameron started screaming at me. I was just trying to figure out if he had a knife or not. I didn't think it could, I don't know, hit us through the car. So, did you run him over? No, I drove around him, actually. What? Yeah, I didn't want to get charged with hit and run, so I drove around him. I didn't want to get charged with a crime, so I drove around him. He comes home and he cries because that was awful, and then his boss showed him a door.
That's so odd. Such an odd stream of words. He goes home, cries, and his boss shows him a door.
Yeah,
okay.
He's like, my boss showed me a door and I almost got stabbed, I think, question mark.
You have a weird job, bro. You have a weird job, Vic.
Like, Alex so confused, like, kind of half assuming Victor's just telling stories now, because it's like, this is Victor. Victor practically raised Alex with, like, so many silly little stories and games. So it's like, that's just Victor's personality and Alex's point of view.
Yeah.
So it's like, from Alex's POV, it's just one of Victor's weird stories.
And then he's like, hey, I'm gonna show you where I work. Okay. Alex, not knowing actually what's going on, just heard rumors from people about this building.
Alex genuinely not understanding what the Magnus Archives is. God, imagine like a take your kid to work day kind of situation, but not really. And Victor's just like, yeah, this is my brother. Brother in question is just like, yeah, it's career day at uni, so I was like following my brother. It's career day, and they told us to follow.
That'd be a good thing for, that'd be like a good little story bit for
story and stuff. It's career day at Alex's uni, and he needed to follow someone that he trusted and knew, like, figure out like jobs and stuff. It's like, You need to follow one of your family members at their job, and he looks over at his unemployed mother, and then looks over at his brother and goes, you know what? I have literally no one else that I'm going to go follow because, like hell, I'm going to follow Dad.
There's his stepdad.
Yeah, there is. It's like POV career day. Looks at the two employed members of his family.
Hmm.
Looks at his employed family members like, like, do
Brother.
I want to go through the effort of going all the way out to where mom and stepdad live, or do I want to go follow my brother to work? Cause he lives
His
with me.
stepdad's a lawyer.
Yeah,
I
he's
think his
even
stepdad's a
lower.
lawyer. Well paid. His mom's well off. She's a stay-at-home parent. She's a stay-at-home mom,
Yeah.
or
So-
like a stay-at-home wife or whatever.
Yeah, stay-at-home wife. Like, she worked her ass off for them kids, and she earned that stay-at-home wife materialness.
Mm-hmm.
Earned that retirement plan so hard.
She had to have been a teacher.
God, that would be awful.
But like one of those fun and nice teachers.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just saying, like, teacher wages, awful.
Oh yeah,
Teachers
but at
get
least there's a
paid
retirement plan.
awful. Yeah.
And besides, wait, what if she's not just a high school teacher? What if she's like a university teacher who had tenure?
Mm. Oy.
Alex
Alex
I like that a lot
pulling
better.
up one day in the morning like, hey, Victor, can I follow you to work? It's career day. And Victor calls in like, hey, I don't see any reason why Boss Man would have any problems with it. It's fresh meat, Your Honor. Swindle the man into joining the archives.
Swindle him.
Like everyone else, you know.
Yeah.
Like everyone else who has ever employed themselves at the archives. Swindled.
Mm-hmm. And I like my dude, Usher Grant. I think that's what he named him, Usher Grant. It's like something. I know it has Usher in it. Grant Usher, the head of the Magnus Institute, with piercing green eyes. Lily, why are you knocking shit over? They're doing that. You goof. Goober. But yeah, I love all these little dudes. Willie.
Honestly,
Drupal.
that's probably the only reason anyone from, like, the player characters would actually find out that Victor is an older brother. Because he doesn't talk about himself. Like, he just work. He show up, he work, he leave.
Yeah. I
Career
did
day
remember.
happens, rolls up, this is my brother, anyways.
That was my brother. Grant comes over. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Like, everyone's like, what the fuck? How do you know that? It's like, there's some basic research. Like, you know, internet, cyber footprint.
Victor pointing at the archival
Ground
storage,
check.
like pointing at archival storage like this, Alex, this is where I work. And Alex
Don't
looks
go in
around-
there.
Alex looks around at all the dust, and Victor's like, don't touch anything. You'll probably die. I don't know. It's weird. I don't believe in it, but I don't want to, like, have the audacity and then blow up, so.
Yeah. This place is weird. Don't. It's like before they go in. So.
Like, at the door, he's just holds his brother by the shoulders like, do not touch anything that I show you, okay? Okay.
And if it's covered, don't remove the covering. Promise me you won't remove the covering. It's covered for a reason. If anything has eyes, don't look at them.
I feel like perceiving Alex after perceiving Victor will be like whiplash because it's like you expect Victor's brother to be like Victor. He's not.
He's not.
He's not. In fact, he's very outgoing.
Hmm.
The extrovert sibling.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh. Oh, he's gonna be fun. But yeah, I think Career Day is gonna be something. It's gonna be in season 1, definitely.
Yeah, career day happens. It's a mood.
It is a mood.
Like that feels like an opportunity for Alex to accidentally become part of the main cast if we do things wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Accidentally becomes part of the Institute's cast because he can't leave.
I mean, you can't leave anyway.
He's
Even
like,
if
I
you
went to
wanted to.
career day once, and now everything sucks.
Mm-hmm. All it has to take is Grant just being, doing his thing. He just needs to do his thing as the director. They can probably solidify, like, hey, sign this, and after you graduate, we will pay off your college debt. We'll pay off your university debt. And you can work with us.
Alex seems like the kind of guy who would jump on that so fast that, like, Victor just looks at him like, holy, calm down. What the hell?
They didn't offer me that. The fuck? Because you didn't go to college. Shut up. No one knows that. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I have planned for that. And I think I'm just gonna solidify next Friday. Right now.
How does the line depth and, like, blocking look so far, by the way? I'm adding some more little line art blocks and stuff.
It's good.
Makes it kind of look a little bit shiny in certain places.
It looks really good.
God, imagine Alex's friends coming over to, like, hang out or whatever, or, like, they fall asleep on the couch and then they wake up at 3 in the morning because there's the sound of something being punched. And it's just a blender. It's just a blender. Victor, I imagine, has, like, insomnia or some shit, because a lot of autistic people have insomnia. I have insomnia. But I just imagine Victor getting up at, like, 3 in the morning to make a smoothie and then punching the blender. And then one of Alex's friends just sits up from the couch like, what is happening?
What is happening?
What is happening? I was like, oh, I didn't know he was having a college party today. I'll go back to my room. He takes the broken blender to his room. Sorry, I didn't know he was having friends over today. I'll leave. And it's like pitch black in the room, so it's like you just see this menacing, tall, 6-foot-something, large man hovering over your couch that you're sleeping on. And he's like, oh, you're here. Sorry about that. And leaves.
Yeah. That'd be pretty funny.
I feel like Victor is like one of the least approachable characters ever because he's just a large man with a resting bitch face.
Mm-hmm. And a baseball bat in his trunk.
Yeah, and a baseball bat in his trunk. And that's a lovely thought that he just carries that around.
Yep.
And it's like, why do you have a baseball bat in your trunk, Victor? I play baseball. Victor, why do you carry it with you? I play baseball.
Play baseball, it's that simple.
Victor, I'm concerned. No, I play baseball. Why is this so hard to grasp?
You don't seem like the kind of person that would play baseball.
Looks can be deceiving.
What type of car does he drive?
I genuinely have to think about that for a bit, because, like, I can't think very, like, it has to be a kind of car that's, like, relatively large in size, because he's a large man. I can't see him driving anything small and dinky.
I can't either. Maybe like an SUV of some sort.
Yeah, probably.
Or hell, even like a mid-size SUV at the smallest. Not like a sedan.
Yeah. It's like definitely not a small car, but I don't see him driving a very big car either.
I don't
So it's
either.
like a good middle ground even.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like a mid-size
because,
sedan.
like, my mom drives a small car. I can't even fit in it, and I'm like 5'3". Like small car, Victor would just die.
He'd be squished.
He'd be squished. So because he is a large man, he needs at least a mid-sized car.
Yeah. Yeah, like a Nissan Rogue or something like that. Some sort of mid-size sedan. No, it's a mid-size SUV.
It sounds like a weird rapper name. Mid-size sedan.
His SoundCloud rapper. Yo, mid-size sedan. God. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah. I honestly can't wait to play it again. And I can't I don't want to wait any longer on the thing to come out. It's just taking too long. Hoping it was gonna be sooner.
That was my timer for my break, but I'm gonna finish this quick little thing real quick, and then I'm gonna color when I'm done my stretches and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Line art complete. Yay.
Yay!
Yay. I might have this done in one day. I mean, that's a weird concept for me. Like, I don't ever really finish drawings in a singular day. Like, I sketched this today and I line arted it today. I'm on a roll.
Nice.
I have cookies right here that I'm gonna just munch on real quick.
Okay. So I've been writing this thing called the Eldritch World of the World of the Eldritch Epoch. What epoch meant? I looked up like a word for something.
God.
I had a thought of the world, and I was like, like a word, like oh, age. The age, an era. Eldritch Epoch, the Eldritch Era. And I've only got like a few things written down, but it started at year 0, like, you know, started where the world was started by an ancient being known as the Mother, a many-faced, long, multi-limbed creature that birthed the universe and the beings within it. Mother had multiple quote-unquote children that ruled over the universe in different ways. Her first child is known as the Singing Hermit. They are a creature of tentacle limbs and a man's torso. Its head is non-existent, only what looks like a plain white ceramic mask floating in the empty space above its neck. The Singing Hermit grants those in the world the ability to create art. But those that want to learn more of the singer's knowledge, they slowly become obsessed with their art and start taking more drastic measures to gain perfections and knowledge of the singer. Almost to the point where those people close themselves off to everyone and everything due to a festering, ever-growing mania. That the penultimate event is their followers, quote-unquote, cutting off their faces to connect to the singer. Her second child is the Weaver, a many-limbed being with a woman's torso and no legs. Her face is veiled in a black cloth. Underneath is a face that constantly folds in on itself and multiple eyes. The Weaver grants the world the ability to read the stars and to turn what they have learned into spells and incantations. Those who follow her path eventually lose themselves to the infinite knowledge that they gain by studying the endless abyss where the Weaver exists. Those who follow her path start to change. Their bodies morph to the Weaver's shape, with their eyes folding in on themselves, and their faces becoming distorting and becoming more monstrous as their minds melt, becoming more intelligent, but losing themselves in the process as their sense of self gets lost to their ceaseless gain for knowledge. Her third and final child has no title or name, a many-faced and many-eyed mass of tentacles and barbs. It brought emotion and the want for violence in the world. Those that follow its path become aggressive and have an insatiable hunger for violence and blood. Those who fall to it will change. Their bodies mutating heavily with thick, muscular, grotesque arms. Their heads become smaller with extended jaws, with sharp canines. Their torso shrink and their legs become stumpy. They lose all their faculties and sense of self, becoming mindless monsters. Year 100. After the Age of the Stars began and people learned incantations, they moved to putting the incantations into weapons and armor, making armaments stronger and holding alternative properties. Most were imbued with elements of fire, ice, force, and lightning. That's all I have.
Nice.
Thank you. Think of making it into a campaign setting. I want to write out everything first before I do it. I want to have like lore and everything. Like first view is like obviously year 0. It's like the start of the universe, the gods that are in it, and what they have gifted this world. Year 100 is where they learn to take this knowledge that they were granted and putting it into different things and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. There's a lot. I have so much shit. Oh my god. So many documents. The Shadow Enclave? What the fuck? Enclave, a group of dark Jedi that protect, defend, and assassinate for the ongoing Jedi Order. It was created by the Dark Jedi Order of Qui-Gon Ento, and the Grand Master of the Dark Jedi Order. Made an arrangement with the Jedi Order to allow his order to protect and serve the Jedi Masters with whatever they deem necessary. Shadow Enclave were not the original Temple Guards. Like many think, they work in the light and are well known by all of the Order, but the Enclave work in the shadows. They are only known to those that are deemed worthy to know. Those are the Grand Jedi Master and the Temple Guards, Jedi Council, and the Jedi Council. The Enclave carry out missions like the Knights, but they carry out high-level missions and special operations such as assassinations and the capture and torture of Sith. The originals are Shadow Guards for the Grand Master, but that was only for 2 Grand Masters, Enjo Twer and Hemlock Green. These Enclave Guards were the most strongest and trusted of the Enclave. There were only 5 guards for both Grand Masters. They were disbanded after Order 66. Most went into hiding with the Jedi they swore to protect. Others either died defending the temples, and others were captured and turned or tortured to death for not joining the Empire. Qui-Gon Ento went into hiding with his Jedi lover, a Tok'ruta woman named Sarlas Mir. Their location is unknown. Hmm. I forgot I had that. Cool. The Haunted Village. Directory and session notes and planning. Oh. Oh, that's old. Crew of the Prospect has fled from the Europa X space station after Dr. Prim was fired from her position. Part of a top secret project headed.
Hey, yo, look at my colors! Look at my colors! He's so pretty.
Look at that!
He's so pretty.
Is.
God, I might need to fix his nose a little bit because something I don't
the
like.
nose. I think it looks nice.
Yeah, sure, I'll just... I can probably ignore it, I don't know.
Like, it's up to you.
Like, I don't know what I don't like about it, but I'm not sure. I think it's fine. I have to look
like
between
the
screens.
Being copper.
Yeah.
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
like, I thought about it, I was thinking about it, I was like, do I want his pupil to be black, or do I want to embed it with copper? Do I want to put copper in his eye? Because that could imply a few things.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he's, like, entirely made of amethyst, but he has copper in his eye. That could imply a few things.
But
It's like, maybe it was there from the beginning, or maybe he put it there. Or maybe someone else did. Or, like, I don't know. Give theories, because it's not complete yet. The lore. I need the lore to explain.
here's something fun. Just have a little bit of, you know, here's a little something. You want to theorize it, but go right ahead. I'm not gonna tell you if it's right or not. I like to think that he never had a pupil, and to make it more, you know, for people don't, you know, aren't weirded out by it, he's like, I'll fashion a cool little thing and just stuck it in his eye.
I think I fixed what I didn't like about the nose. I fixed it.
Too arched?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I imagine he probably didn't have a pupil originally. Like,
I don't think so either.
and if he did, it was only the illusion of a pupil because, basically, like, like, you know how when Amethyst geode, you're looking into the geode because it's like it's got a hole in it? Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Except it didn't function as a pupil. Which pupils, like, usually, like, they get larger or smaller depending. I don't imagine the copper pupil works like that either, but it's an attempt.
Yeah.
It's an attempt that was made.
I like that. That's cool.
And, like, his eyes are the same color as his horns because of the being made of amethyst thing. Honestly, like, with how closely the skin tone matches with the copper, I feel like that's also definitely, like, something going on there.
Yeah.
It's like how a geode has its outer crust, except his outer crust is just slightly weathered copper.
Oh. I found my thing for my first, like, my god list for my first D&D campaign. The True Gods and the False Gods of Akin. True Gods, Talos, Tempest, Joaquin, Merkel, Lathander, and Kelmvor. False are the Devourer, the Fury, the Keeper, the Mockery, the Shadow, and the Traveler. Oh gosh. I'm gonna delete that. Those are not relative to the story I have now crafted. Back in the escape. Oh. Black Door Tavern. Black tavern named Black Door Tavern, and then you talk to a man in a booth to start the first mission. Mysterious man in the booth. Wears dark brown duster with rusty, disheveled armor underneath. He has two short swords with what look like eyes on the pommel. Will be seen a perception check of 13 or higher. The players will soon know that his name is the Swordsman. To get his true name, they will have to pass a persuasion check of 16 or higher. If they pass, they would find out that his name is Drew Norton, the Slaughterer of Glenswood. Drew's backstory: he was a captain in the village militia. He trained all the men and women in sword fighting. Before he joined the militia, he was an excellent swordsman. In the Imperial Army, he fought in many battles before he knew the truth of why they were invading the neighboring country. He then fled and became a deserter of the militia, of the military. That's when he helped the village build up their defenses and taught them how to fight. Unfortunately, the militia was too small, so the military took some as prisoners, and the others were killed. He was hung for his crimes and buried in an unmarked grave. Start. Wake up in a room at an inn. The room looks like any other room, but it is very cold, and when you look out the window, you see a gray sky with what looks like ash floating through air. The air itself is dense and stings a little. Go downstairs. Get out of your room. To your left, you see a corridor that seems to go on forever, and to your right is a staircase that leads down. 1. Get out of your room. To your left, you see a corridor. Oh yeah, same thing. Oh, same thing. Downstairs, a pretty basic tavern with one exception. There are imps, demons, some humans, and tieflings. Get a drink or talk to the bartender. First thing you notice about the bartender is that she's a tiefling with blonde hair and purple skin. There is ale, whiskey, top shelf and bottom shelf, wine, and cider. Ale 1 copper, whiskey what's TS stand for? Top shelf. Oh, top shelf is just like 10 copper for a cup, 5 silver for a bottle. Bottom shelf, 3 copper for a cup, 1 silver for a bottle. Wine, 2 silver for a glass, and 10 for a bottle. Cider, 2 copper. The persuasion check of 14 or higher, you get access to the secret liquor, 9 Hell whiskey. Make a con save of 13. You pass it, you have fire and cold resistance for an hour. Damn it, Lily. Resistance for an hour. If you fail, you get very dizzy for 30 seconds, then pass out. you will find yourself in a random place of the DM's choice. Hook. Get info. The bartender tells you that there is a strange person at the booth that has been rambling on about a way to get out, and it seems no one believes him. The strange man tells you that there is a place.
To be honest, I think I've gotten to a point where I may have a mild addiction to this one thing that I keep listening to. It's not epic this time. Unfortunately, it is still music. But
Okay.
I found this thing actually a while ago, before I actually got into epic. It's called Alien Stage, and it's basically, the plot is just humans are pets of aliens. Think dog shows, basically. Except if you lose, you get deaded, right? So Alien Stage, I've been a little bit obsessed. I keep crying. It hurts. It's so... You get so invested in these characters, man, and they're just sad, all of them. They're all sad. But the longer I listen to it, right? The longer I listen to it, the more I kind of think about it, and I'm like, oh no. And now I have what's essentially just the Allegasia Alien Stage AU, where it's like the Allegasia party, except we're all humans, and everything's bad.
Oh wow.
We live in space. Everything's bad. Lyra dies first.
Lyra dies first.
Lyra dies
She's not
first.
susceptible to zero gravity and no air.
Yeah, Lyra dies first. She loses the first round. And you know, that kind of sucks for Heidi because, you know, you had to go against your wife first in round 1. Rip.
Oof.
Pit the wives against each other in round 1. See what happens. And it's like... And then Heidi's like, oh no, my wife is dead. And Azza's like, wow, I can't believe you've done that, Heidi. How could you? And Heidi's like, please, I'm sorry. She's like, I'm sorry.
I didn't want to do it, but they told me that I had to.
The Alien Stage AU is literally just Heidi out here like, please, I didn't want that to happen. I'm sorry, I am so sad, I am distressed, I am upset.
If you don't kill your wife, we will kill your father.
And then round 2 is like one of the most aggressive songs I think from that entire Alien Stage, and honestly, I feel like it works for Urs. Urs gets to have the aggressive song. Now the thing is, who loses here? Who does he go against? Because this one is most songs are duets, except this one is a solo act, which means he doesn't let the other person sing, which means the other person loses by default. Who loses? Who loses?
Straight. That's what, straight strength, then?
No, it's more of like, you know, those sing-off things.
Yeah.
Basically that. It's like, who loses? I'll send you a playlist for Alien Stage after, by the way, because I love it, and the lore I've just been consuming, and the songs are also good. I like the songs. And if you turn on captions, you can see the lyrics in English, because I don't understand the lyrics unless I have captions on.
Okay.
Because I don't speak the language.
Is it an alien language? Like a made-up language?
I think it's in Korean. I think the person who made it is like Korean or something. I don't know. Korean or something else. I think it's Korean though.
That's pretty cool. Who would he go up against though? That's
it's like local goblin gets turned into a short ass human. Becomes very aggressive. Who does he not let win is what I want to know.
The thing is, who is he fighting?
Yeah, because it's like
I don't think if he's pitted up against Vixen, Vixen's smart enough to.
I feel like
he's
Vixen
agile.
would still interject, like. Vixen
Yeah.
would still interject. He'd find a way to actually get some vocals in there.
Yeah. He would.
The thing
He
about
really
round
would.
2 is the other person does not sing. The other person is stunned in silence.
Then Lynn. It would be Lynn.
It would be like,
Yeah.
God. Basically,
Her
it's
has
like,
a disadvantage of having one arm.
yeah, it's not like a combat thing. It's literally, it's a world where it's like, okay,
Oh,
think
okay, I get it.
Think idols, okay? And we're competing via song here, okay? And it's like, here's the thing.
It's a singing contest.
Yeah, it's a singing contest. It's like round 2. Most of the songs are duets, so I imagine round 2, based on like the canonical events of Alien Stage, it was supposed to be a duet, but then the song ended up being entirely different because the character who sang it said, no, fuck this, actually, and just went off script. It was supposed to be a duet, so then the other person's like, hey, how am I supposed to, how do I, so it's stunned silence from that end.
Okay, then yeah, it would be Lynn.
It would be Lynn, either way. Lynn
Yeah, it
just
would totally be
loses
Lynn.
immediately. Urs rolls up and he's so aggressive about it. Here, let me actually... Cause now I have it in my brain and I need to pull up the playlist.
Okay.
And I send it to you. Because I quite like it, all of the songs, and overall it just makes me hurt inside a lot. Like I cry. I cry about this fucking thing so much. I sob even.
Yeah.
There it is. It was like, okay, why you have to watch it from like the bottom up, I believe, because it's in order of like oldest to new or newest to oldest.
Okay.
But essentially round 1, Lyra versus Heidi. Lyra loses. Lyra, she loses. Rip. Round 2, Urs versus Lynn. Lynn loses. Round 3 is just Azza wins, because Azza gets to have Black Sorrow, and Black Sorrow is a very sad song. But who would go against Azza is the thing. Because...
What's Belle's character again?
Elle?
Elle?
Bella's character is called Elle.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, in this like random AU I have in my brain, there are a few characters that just get to stay non-human, aka they get to be the aliens. Dominic is one of them. That's why Azza gets Black Sorrow. That's why he gets to be sad. He gets to be lusting and then have it be super one-sided.
Yeah.
He gets to have Black Sorrow because he's simping over an alien and the alien's like, yep, cool, anyways, and then walks away.
You know, I just want to do this. It would be Marcus. Marcus
Oh my
versus
God.
Azza.
Marcus versus Azza. Azza wins by default because no one actually likes Marcus.
Yeah,
You're a Marcus fan, you're a liar.
I can't lie though. He's my creation. And I love him. He's silly.
Like I feel like it's like another part is like it's kind of a popularity contest. So it's like Azza beats out Marcus. Marcus would probably beat out Vixen somehow just because it's a brother thing. Like, I don't even understand how to explain it.
The older brother wins.
The older brother wins because I don't know. Older
I don't
brother
know either.
wins.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, these are the characters that have died so far with our theorizing here. Okay, we have Lyra, Lynn, Marcus, and
Yep.
the first two are characters that I'm kind of upset about dying in this theoretical like AU, and the other one is
Oh,
like it's Marcus, so
that's fine.
it's like two of them I care deeply about, and then the other one is just Marcus.
Yeah. But now we're running low on characters.
Yeah, we are, and that's that's a mood.
We're
Now,
running low on
round four is
characters now.
actually skipped. Round four gets skipped because I don't know. They didn't do round four for some reason. I don't know why. Something to do with an in universe thing that happened. I don't know. But round five is where it gets spicy because Heidi comes back, and who gets to be Mr. Prince Boy? Who gets to be the most princely motherfucker you've ever seen in your life?
Ah, fuck. If I knew about that, I would have said Marcus.
Ugh!
Oh, but
Ugh! No, but wait, that works though. Why does that fit? Because it's like, here's the thing. This character's name is Luca. His entire thing is he's princely. Everyone loves him. He is like a champion of this competition from like the last season, and he makes the character that he's going against from round one. Her name's Mizi, I think, but he makes Mizi really fucking uncomfortable because here he is flirting his ass off.
God damn, it's gotta be it's gotta be Marcus.
Okay,
then.
we're
Then I
going back
change
to
my
Black
other.
Sorrow then, because who dies? Who does Azza get out then? And if Marcus gets to be the creep, if Marcus gets to be the
He's
princely
a creep.
because he's just flirting his ass off to the point where Mizi loses her shit, beats the shit out of him, and then he loses, he dies. Or
Which
rather,
is something that Heidi would do.
no, my brain had a stroke. More like, well, actually, he gets his shit rocked. He gets his shit rocked because he made her uncomfortable, and then what happens is she's going to die, and then something happens. Which is, if you look in the playlist, there's a song called All In, and that's not around, but it's a song from another character who's also in the universe that kind of escaped. And Mizi is there. Mizi got to escape too. She got to be rescued. So Heidi doesn't technically die, she just gets picked up by a lesbian.
Okay.
Gets picked up by another lesbian.
Lesbian gets saved by another lesbian.
I don't know who would be that one though. I don't know who would be that one.
I have no idea.
But anyway, back to Black Sorrow. Who does Azza win against? If it's not Marcus. If Marcus gets to be
Vixen.
Prince Man. Ugh.
I'd have to say Vixen.
Ugh.
Just for the emotional.
Just for
part.
the emotional aspect. Just R.I.P. Vixen. Sorry, man. And here's the thing too. In this hypothetical AU, everyone would have grown up with each other too. So it's like
Oh
they're
no,
all
it's even
childhood
worse.
friends. They're all childhood friends.
That
So
makes
Vixen,
it worse.
Azza, Lyra, Heidi, they're all childhood friends. So they know each other.
Very well, then. Okay, yeah, so that makes it even hard. Yeah, I would have to say Vixen for Black Sorrow.
And I feel like it's kind of like an emotional aspect in the sense that with Black Sorrow for Azza, it would be singing for the sake of, hey, Dominic, look at me. Aren't I doing well? Aren't I doing good? Please look at me. Please look at me. Please stop looking away. Please look at me. Because here he is pining over an alien that does not want him. Because he's an alien, and aliens perceive humans in a very, very bad way. AKA
Yeah.
slavery.
Ah, yes. You were once the slaver, now you are the slave. How do you feel?
How do you
Do you
feel,
feel
Azza?
guilty? Do you feel guilty? No. You would not feel guilty.
But anyways, so round 5, it's Marcus wins technically, but he gets his shit rocked.
He gets his shit rocked.
Gets his shit rocked. And round 6 is actually kind of interesting because it brings back characters from before, from round 2 and 3 specifically, aka the winners, which would be by default Urz and Azza. And that already is a cursed pairing. Because you know how they are in the actual campaign.
Yeah.
It's like
They hate each other.
they hate each other. But like, how do I put this? In round 6 of Alien Stage, the tension here is the two characters, Ivan and Till. They have the sort of thing where Ivan is doing what Azza is doing, but for Till, basically. Like, there's a whole kiss scene and everything, bro. It's crazy. I had real tears. I had feelings that hurt so much. Oh, my heart.
Wow.
But like, what I imagine to happen here is the mindset is Azza is looking in like the distant crowd and going, okay, we're just gonna live. We're gonna live. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna live. It's gonna be fine. Nothing's gonna go bad. I'll make Dominic proud. He'll look at me. Everything will be fine. Meanwhile, Urz is like, everyone's dying. Everyone's dying. Everyone's dying. I'm next. Everyone's dying. And then he loses because he's too stressed.
Oh no.
And it's like, he takes the spot of Till in this, but I personally think he would lose still. Even though Till wins in round 6, he would lose just because Azza would not let him win. Hell, he'd probably lose by a singular point, which is just a punch to the gut, but it's okay, because he gets to beat up Azza like Heidi beat up Marcus.
Yeah.
He gets shot to death, but...
Oh no.
Oh no. And round 7 hasn't happened yet, at least not in Alien Stage, like, canonically. But round 7 is like the final round, which would put it as Marcus versus Azza. And that's free real estate.
Uh-oh.
That's free real estate right there. But I got distracted and have been like looking at it. I'm like, yes, AU. I would animate an entire series that's just the AU to the Alien Stage songs, because I love it so much. I would do it. In fact, I kind of want to. Like, I think I'd have fun with that, basically.
I think it would too. And you get to draw characters beating the shit out of Marcus.
And I get to draw characters beating the shit out of Marcus. And the reason Heidi actually loses in that song is literally just because she did beat the shit out of Marcus, right? So it's like, if I were to draw that, right, it's like she loses because she beat the shit out of Marcus. It's a singing battle. You're supposed to sing. You're supposed to win via singing. Heidi just starts throwing hands.
Which would honestly be her reaction.
It's like, if Marcus has the audacity to start flirting with this woman the moment her wife dies,
she's gonna start throwing hands.
Like, exactly.
And no one's gonna want to get in the middle of that. I don't even think Az is gonna want to get in the middle of that.
I would totally animate that AU, and I would have a damn good time doing it, because I get to listen to the same song over and over again for several hours, and I get to draw angsty childhood flashbacks, and make myself sad. And make myself very sad. Now here's the thing. There's also the song All In, which is basically less of a duet or a song about loving someone else, more of a love yourself kind of song. Who would be the one who sings All In? Because All In is the person who saves Mizi in Alien Stage canonically. Who gets to be the love yourself person?
I have to look at something real quick. I forget his name. Which is awful because I forget his name every goddamn time. It's not Kelza. Is it Kelsa? I want to say Kelsa.
Is it Lynn's brother that you're thinking of?
Yes.
It is Kelsa then.
Oh! Yeah, I would say it's Kelsa.
Kelsa rolls up, picks Heidi up over his shoulder, and goes, "Love yourself, girl. Slay, queen."
I feel like that would he would really do that. I don't know why. I feel like he would do that. Like, you need to love yourself.
Okay, so Kelsa gets to be the singular escapee.
Mhm.
The singular escapee, which kind of sucks for Lynn, to be honest. Rip Lynn.
It does. It's sad.
Like, Kelsa gets to be the singular escapee. Heidi gets to live via escapee. Characters who die in order: Lyra, Lynn, Vixen. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah. I wish Marcus did.
What?
I wish Marcus did.
So do I. In round four does imply that someone died, because it's like, they don't show you round 4, but it's implied that round 4 is already finished and someone is dead. Who did Marcus win against? Who did Marcus slay?
I want it to be, what's her name? Vixen's fake girlfriend.
Oh, Minya? Minya? Or... No, not Minya,
No, Minya is the werewolf girl.
Minya is his real girlfriend.
Yeah. That one bitch who I fucking hate so much. Fight, little wolf, fight. Too far.
I mean, depending entirely. Like, hear me out.
Delilah.
Yeah, like, hear me out. But depending, it could have more of an emotional impact on me personally. Hear me out. If instead of Azza winning, if it was Earth who won round 6, and it was Celia who lost round 4.
Oh.
Yikes. Oh, that hurts a little more. That has a little bit more of a kick.
Yeah.
And that has Azza dying having a bit more of a kick too. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that has a little kick.
Cause Celia would have had to watch both of his siblings die.
Actually, no, he would have only had to watch Lyra die, and Azza would have had to watch both his siblings die. Because round 4 would have happened before round 6.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Azza would have had to
Azza
watch
watching both of his siblings die in the pursuit of what he wants, and he's sitting here like, feeling a little bit guilty, feeling a little bit alive.
Is this even worth it anymore? Is it even worth trying to get a alien who's not gonna give a shit about me losing my siblings?
Oh, that has a bit of a kick. Because it's like, if they all grew up together, Azza does love his siblings, basically.
Yeah. He would. It also means his father wouldn't be a dick and lock Celia up.
More specifically, it's like being raised by aliens versus being raised by an abusive father.
I would take the aliens.
somehow the aliens are better.
Yeah, somehow. Don't know how, but somehow.
But it's like if I did do that, I just go ham with all of the childhood flashbacks that are just they hurt. They hurt.
It does hurt.
But you can see why I like this thing though. Like,
I do.
if I had to pick a favorite song though, it would be between Black Sorrow, round 3, or round 5.
Oh my god, so loud.
Oh, are you listening to it?
No, I'm listening to Little Wolf.
Yeah, if I had to pick a favorite song from the Alien stage thing, it would either be between Black Sorrow, round 3, or Ruler of My Heart, round 5, which is essentially just a serenade. Oh, I hate it. I hate it emotionally. But it's so good. Like, I hate it emotionally, but it's so good. It's so nice.
Yeah.
You know, as I think about the lyrics to Ruler of My Heart, it just makes sense that it would be Marcus. God. God.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, though, you should listen to it.
Okay.
Like, I was, like, literally on the Alien Stage wiki at one point, just looking at the lore, and I'm, like, sitting here reading the lore, and I'm hurting. I'm hurting so much. I'm like, I'm like, thank you for the food wiki. God, it hurts. Like, I don't know why I'm masochistic like this, but you know. Slay! 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 I just mistyped glow in my fucking layers renaming. I was renaming my layers, and then I typed in glow, but I typed it as glow. Damn it. I hate it when I misspell the word glow, and then I come out with glop. Glor. Leo. Oh no.
Two.
You listened to round 1?
Yeah, I did.
I haven't listened to round 1 in a while. I think that one's like probably the prettiest one, and then it just hits you with,
Really
by the
is.
way, everything goes bad.
Mhm.
It hits you with the, by the way, We're not having a good time, actually. Round 2 would be Urz pops off in the AU, personally.
Yeah. Close that door.
One silly little goblin with nothing to lose but his boyfriend.
Yeah.
He gets really heartbroken when he watches round 4. It's super heartbroken, and the damn it, you killed my boyfriend. And then there's Marcus, like, I've killed many people's boyfriends. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you referring to? I've killed many a boyfriend.
I killed my own.
I've killed many a boyfriend. Who are you referring to? Urz, in round 7, you know exactly what you did. Round 2 is just so violent, though, and yes, the guitar is an alien, by the way.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, the guitar is an alien named Freddy, and R.I.P. Freddy. Personally, I don't think Freddy deserved that.
Yep, I just saw Freddy die.
I don't think Freddy deserved that, to be honest. That song is titled Till the End, by the way, and I find that very funny. What did you say? What did you say?
Nothing. No worries, just talking to myself. God damn, that's actually really good.
Yeah, it's so good. It makes my brain go burr. I love that song. And that song is titled Till the End, which is funny because his name is Till. And that is the only reason I chuckle.
Round 3.
Round 3 is pain. He's so sad.
And this is Dark Rose.
Black Sorrow.
Black Sorrow.
I feel like round 5 makes me feel some kind of way, and that kind of way is bad. Round 5 makes me feel bad, but like emotionally. Like in the oh my god, he's hot kind of way, but in the Luca, stop being hot, you're being weird at the same time. Pick a side, right? Stop being hot, you're singing the weirdest song I've ever heard song ever. And by weird, I mean like you're making everyone in the studio uncomfortable today.
Round 5.
Yeah, round
Oh, wow.
5. Yeah, round 5.
Starts out with a dead body. Cool.
Starts out with a dead body. Who is that? I don't know. Probably Thalia. At least in the AU. God.
Oh, he's so creepy. The fuck did he kiss the hand?
Round 5. This is why I say it would probably hurt more if it was Thalia in round 4 that died. POV, me looking at my D&D characters and going, what if I made them an alien stage AU, and then going all in, no pun intended, and then hurting myself. Round 5, oh god, that's a dead body, yep.
You know what? Now I'm watching it. It seems like the person before her, the girl, the diamond in her forehead.
Was Measy.
Yeah. It seems like the person with the black hair, the girl with the black hair, and Measy were like, she was in love with her. Or they were in love.
Yeah, basically, what the plot here is I'm in love with a boy who's in love with a girl who's in love with another girl, and that's Ivan, Till, Measy, and Suya, who's the black-haired girl.
Who's, I'm pretty sure, the one that died.
The one who died, yeah. Suya, she's dead. She's super dead.
Now, thinking of it that way, if in the headcanon that we have created, or that you started and then I helped.
Yeah, this
whatever,
AU that I've spawned in my brain because I have the brain rot.
Yeah. If the girl who's singing right now is supposed to be Heidi, wouldn't it make it more dramatic and more heartbreaking if that girl in round 4 was actually Lyra?
Consider.
Thalia for round 1.
Ooh.
Lyra for round 4.
Ooh. Oh.
Clearly, she's in love with the girl from round 4.
Suya dies in round 1.
Died.
Suya dies in round 1. Suya is the one that dies in round 1.
Oh.
But I see your point. but I see how this could be pulled around a little bit.
Yeah, because she seems very traumatized by what happened with that woman.
So basically, what you're saying here in this hypothetical AU that I've spawned in my brain, okay, in this AU, right? So Heidi has to end up killing Celia. Everyone's upset. Everyone's upset. Is upset. Az is upset. Lyra's upset. Heidi's upset. Everyone's upset.
Oh my god.
Everyone's upset. Round four, Marcus kills Lyra. Everyone's upset except for Marcus. Marcus decides to be a hoe. Make this into a flirty little game, even. So Lyra dies in round 4. Everyone's upset. Az is upset. Is upset. Because, you know, this man, for one, the other sibling just died. And now you're out here flirting with the corpse? And her wife? What is wrong with you?
That seems like some Marcus shit, though.
What is wrong with you? Like, Urs is just terrified even. Uncomfortable. Hates this man. Azza, with no siblings left, looking at this man with hatred in his eyes. Looking onwards into the crowd at Dominic, like, I'm experiencing an upsetting.
And then turns back and sees Heidi choking the life out of this man.
You hear
like,
from,
wow,
like,
that escalated
you hear
very
from
quickly.
Like, backstage, get him, Heidi, get him! Get that bitch! And that's like the only... It's like the only time I've ever like pictured a scenario in which Azza is actively encouraging Heidi to commit violence.
Commit violence.
It's like, get that.
Kill that motherfucker.
And it's like, yeah, you just killed. She killed his brother, but also she had to, and then she avenged the shit out of his sister.
You just imagine it's just regular singing, you know. She looks annoyed, but not to the point where she's about to snap. Just stares into the crowd at Dominic for who knows how long. Looks back. Oh shit! She's killing him. Everything went from 0 to 100 real fast. Like, that's insane to think about. Also, that guy's fucking creep. 100%.
Oh, it gets worse in All In, actually. It gets worse in All In because the character that is Hyuya, she's the character who sings All In. She's implied to have like a brother or something in that song, and Luca is implied to have killed him when they were children.
Oh my god.
Just look at All In, just watch the animation because it's crazy. I didn't actually realize that until I was looking at it like real good. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Also the fact that he in my mind he got up from getting the shit kicked out of him and just like let me fix my tie and just continued the song by himself.
He really just got up and kept singing, bro.
Yeah. He knows he won no matter what.
And he's like a previous victor in Alien Stage, so he's won once before. So he's won once before. He's done it before, which I feel like it surprisingly fits Marcus. Like, I feel like he would have won at least once.
Yeah. He's got the charm.
Unfortunately.
Do it.
Like, personally, I don't think he does. Personally, I think he has no riz. I think he should not have riz, actually.
I think it's funny.
God, that emotionally hurts. Just Celia dying in round 1. Everyone's upset. Lyra dying in round 4. Everyone's upset except for, I don't know, Marcus.
Marcus wouldn't give a shit.
Marcus getting his shit kicked in round 5. And then Asa gets to die in round 6 for the emotional pain and agony.
Yeah.
For the emotional agony, Asa gets to die in round 6. And I feel like that's very upsetting. Cause holy shit. And Dominic just gets to be this apathetic creature in this AU because aliens don't perceive humans as equals. He gets to be an apathetic creature. And I think that's attractive of him, to be honest.
Yeah.
See those red flags? Asa doesn't. See those flags? Look how red they are. Asa's colorblind, by the way. See those red flags? You're the only one who does. And then there's the childhood flashbacks and all of Alien Stage that really make me want to like animate the AU of it, because really, what's a story without some childhood angst? Am I right?
What the fuck did I just watch? So confused now.
What?
I just watched Mizuzua.
I don't remember that one, to be honest.
It's the one in between stage round 5 and top 3.
I might have to rewatch it then to like see what you're talking about. But what did you see?
I can't explain it. That's the problem.
What do you?
I can't explain it because I can't. Because I don't understand what the fuck I just saw. It was two young girls, trapped in 2 different containers. One with pink hair, one with like dark hair and a hat. One with the pink hair.
Oh, so that would be
something
Mitsui and Suya.
Next to her. I'm so confused. I don't know what I just. I don't know what this is implying. Is it implying that she's half alien?
No, I think those might be transportation
next
tubes.
to her. Because there's like this organic thing next to her.
Yeah, I don't
Looks
know
like
what
a
you're
flower,
saying.
but with tentacle. I don't. It's hard to explain because I don't know what I just fucking saw.
I can't explain because I don't know.
Really, that's basically how I feel right now. I can't explain it because I don't understand it. I feel like I'm trying to describe the color red to someone blind. That's how I'm feeling right now.
I hate it when I have to describe the color red and no one knows what the color red is.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to explain what the color red is to a blind person in a different language. Moving on to top 3 now.
I think top 3 is literally just like recapping who's winning. Which would be Luca, Ivan, and Till, I believe. I think that's
Pet
the top
humans.
3. Yeah.
Wait. Time to showcase.
Oh yeah, that's kind of like where I got most of the lore from. I was like, oh, I
pet
see.
Humans. Pet humans. Their cries shall bring on the new age.
And I feel like it's kind of funny in Alien Stage where it's like pet humans implies that
Human terrorists?
Oh right, yeah. Human terrorists.
Anti-human shit. It looked like at one point they like after that, and then there's like anti-human stuff, And then there's this picture of an alien grinning with joy and a child.
Does
Who
the
looks
child
so
look?
happy.
Does the child look sad?
No, they're happy.
Okay,
Like,
I was
extremely
wondering.
happy. Like, they're both extremely happy. Like,
That's
maybe
alien propaganda for you.
it looks like an adoption thing.
Yeah, that would be it.
Like, oh, oh, you can't have children of your own? Okay, we have humans.
Yeah, pretty much. That's actually what it is. It's basically most aliens keep humans as pets, as like children, quote unquote, like their own kids. But then there are the group that are like, that's funny. Anyways,
Human rights? Never heard of them.
human rights? What are those?
Anyways, let's put them in sport.
Let's put them in blood sport. Make them
Yeah.
sing
So it seems
to death.
so it seems like there's two different factions. Ones that want to embrace humans in as like a collective, like equals, and then those who are like, no, they're not equals.
They're not equals.
That's
They're
not a
just
thing.
babies.
They're just
They're not
useless
equals,
things
they're
that
just
scream.
babies.
So
God, my
let's
spine
use them
does
as
hurt, so I think I might stop drawing, but we can keep talking and I'll end the stream.
okay.
Cause
Yeah, 'cause
e-
that's really what I'm seeing from this. And obviously the human slavery won over.
human slavery. God. Anyways, it just
That
rambled
won
about
over.
Alien Stage for a little while and Drew and all of that, so I'm gonna end the stream. This has been a good stream. Stream been
That was a
good.
very good stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my stream, lay on my bed, and we can keep talking off stream. Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, stream people.